So I wanted to do a quick video, kind of a dump of this ORCA hydration pouch, so you guys could see literally just how much stuff is in here. So it has 3 compartments: a lower zipper pouch, a front zipper pouch, and then the main zipper pouch. There is a spot for a hydration straw or tube to go through if you have like the Nalgene style bottle where the drink tube can go through and down into it. With that kind of lid, that would work in here, or a soft-sided hydration bladder that is designed for like a 1 liter or something like that that would fit down in here. The ORCA came with this rubber H2O hydration patch on the front of it. I moved it to the top. One of the features I thought was really cool about this is it has this handle, this grab handle here. I like that because a lot of times when I buckle something to the side of a pouch or whatever, I've got other stuff and I can't get to like the lower grab handle. So this, I can get the back one and one on the side, and I can pick it up and move my pack. I wouldn't use this by itself, but it allows me to balance the pack when I'm moving it. And then it has the Molle webbing all the way around. On the front there are 2 strips of Velcro between the Molle webbing. And then another thing that I really liked about this is instead of 2 long straps, there are 4 shorter attachment straps. So you have some different configurations you can do on the when mounting it to your bag. These top 2 are tight snaps, which is okay, but anyway, so you know, you can multiply. If you have a bag that has lots of it, you can do all 4. Otherwise you can just do top or bottom, whatever. But I like that. And then it has the 2 side D-rings. You can put a shoulder strap on it if you want to carry it by itself. Anyway, so let's go ahead and open it up, dig into it, and take a look. I'm going to start with the bottom. So in the bottom, in the pictures I showed that you could use a standard Trangia style or even the really large Self-Reliance Outfitters Pathfinder School stainless steel, which is a huge alcohol stove. It fits in here. I chose to go with the Trangia in the bottom because I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Esbit fuel tabs. That's fuel tabs for my stove, 3 meals a day for 3 days on just the Esbit tabs, plus the fuel that is stored inside my alcohol stove. So I shouldn't have any issues using that to cook. And because this is kind of part of my get home bag or a day pack or whatever, it's way more than I need, but I could actually use this for a 3 or 4 day trip and be just fine, because that doesn't include cooking over open flame and building a fire. Then I'm going to move to the inside, and just so you guys can see this, before I go inside, I'm going to put this down inside here, and that will actually zip close just fine. Don't want to dump anything out of here. I've had no issues with the zippers. They don't hang or snag. They flow smoothly. They work just fine. So really, really like that. I'm going to move this back out of the way. Then into the main pouch. I don't nest my nesting cup underneath my bottle. I don't like to get all the soot and stuff into my cup. So I put my nesting cup on top over the bottle top. So that fits in there just fine. I put the handle, so the flip out handles, I put the back to the back of that and where they close around to the front so that the zippers don't push it open. That makes it really easy for me. Comes right out. There's enough space. It's not loose, but there's enough space that I don't have to dig. And then I can grab the bottle and pull it out. I don't keep anything else inside there. This is the 40-ounce clean canteen. I really like this one. It's not super heavy. It's very durable. I can boil in it if I need to, but I like that. Mine hasn't been cooked in. This is a newer one, so for the moment I'm just going to nest it in there, but I don't normally store it that way. I store the cup on top. And now I'm going to go ahead and move to the front pouch, and this just blew me away how much stuff I could fit in here. So usually I keep in the front pouch of one of these. This is my older one. This is the Condor. I keep a lighter, a Bic lighter. I keep fish mouth spreaders. I keep a titanium spork, and I usually will throw in a P38 or a P51 little can opener. I don't usually carry canned goods with me, but since it's part of a get-home bag or whatever, when I carry it with me in my truck and I'm going anywhere, you never know what you're gonna need if you're in an emergency situation. And I can get canned food. I like to have a can opener. I carry a Leatherman with me. I can do it with a knife. I can use other ways to get into the can. That's not the issue. But it's so small and versatile that I just stick it in the bottom. That's all in here, but something that I did not think would fit in here is my entire Firebox and titanium nano stove in the X case and the extra piece of carbon felt that I used to cook on. So I put that on whatever surface I'm going to cook on and then lay that out. All of that fit in there along with the P51, the fish mouth spreaders, the titanium spork, and the Bic lighter. Plenty of room in there. There are inside a strap of elastic that is stitched in the middle, so you have two elastic sections. I put the fish mouth spreader in one. I put the titanium spork in the other. I put the fork ends to the top because I don't want them wiggling around and digging down in the bottom. And then beside the titanium spork, I put the Bic lighter. Usually for my fire, I use a red or a yellow or an orange, bright orange or a bright green lighter, just so that if it drops, it's easier to find. All of those are in the different kits right now. So in this one, I went ahead and just put a brown one that I had laying around. That is held up by hitting where the spoon flares out down inside. I don't think you can probably get a really good view of it. But where the spoon flares out, the bottom of that hits there and it just holds it up. And then the fork actually blocks the fuel button. So it's really unlikely that anything's going to push down on that and let all my fuel out because the fork is curved. So it just nests down in there and protects that. I like that. So I'm going to set that off to the side for a moment. But I was just super impressed that all of that fits down in that pocket. I can carry this as a complete, if you will, micro cook kit. I can boil water. If I need to, I can cook in the cup, boil water in the cup, put food in there to heat it up or whatever. And I'm just super impressed by how much of that actually fits in here. And it's full, but it's not like busting at the seams, right? I still have room in here. I could move some of these into here, or I could put, some powdered drink mix or some Noon tabs, hydration tabs that are like the electrolyte and minerals and whatever. I could put some of that in there if I wanted to. I could put a packet of oatmeal or some rice or some instant potatoes or whatever. I could probably fit that in there and have room for it to zip closed. So this is a complete cook kit in this little bag, and so many ways to carry it. It can go on a belt. You can put your belt through there. You can mount it to your pack again. You can get the strap for the shoulder. Just so many ways to use it. Completely versatile, and I just really like it. So if you're looking for like the Condor hydration water bottle pouches or whatever, there's nothing wrong with those. But I would say I haven't seen anyone else that makes it with the bottom pouch, and I really like the bottom pouch. That is super convenient to keep a stove in there. And the reason I went with the Trangia style is on the Nano I have the Nano sticks, and I can mount this inside there, and it creates the 1-inch clearance. And then the stove itself acts as my windscreen and a stable platform for the bottle or the cup. So I can use that. Also inside the X case I have the little fuel plate which sits down inside the Nano, and I can use these. And then with that, if I run out of this or these, I can get twigs and sticks, and I can use leaves, I can use bark, I can use pine cones and pine needles, I can use any kind of biomass. If I can get it burning, I can create a fire in there. So, you know, for something like this, if I know I'm going to cook a big meal, or I'm trying to use it for a little bit of warmth or whatever, an emergency situation, I can light this, put it down inside the bottom of my stove, and then add biomass and use this as my fire starter. If I don't have my other fire kit with tinders and stuff like that, I can do all of that with this. I can start 9 fires very easily for the sake of, you know, morning coffee or whatever. If I'm not in an emergency situation, this will bring water to a boil a whole lot faster than this will, and a whole lot faster than building a bio fire. But I like the fact that I've got water and food prep really easy in this, and it just works for me. So that's why I went with this, because it all fits inside the Nano. If I don't have the Nano, or I weren't going to carry the Nano, I'd probably go ahead and go with the Self-Reliance Outfitters Pathfinder stove, put it in the bottom, and then in the front here I would put rice or potatoes or some kind of food that I could rehydrate, beans, rehydrate and cook for an emergency meal on the go. Anyway, great little piece of kit. I got it on Amazon. The brand is ORCA, O-R-C-A. Under 20 bucks. I think it was $18.98 or something like that. Under 20 bucks. It was Prime, so if you're a Prime member, free 2-day shipping. I just can't beat it. I'm going to order, they come in Coyote, olive drab is what I've got, and I think black. I don't know if they make any others. I didn't see any others, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick up a Coyote and a black as well to go with other bags. But great piece of kit. And if you have a smaller pack that you don't want to put your bottle and all that and take up the space inside, and you have a way to lash it to it or mount it to it, strap it to it, this is a great piece to add to it. And you know, you can put 2 on there and even out whatever and give you some added space on it without having to take up all of your space inside the pack, and easy access to your water and cook kit. Hope you guys enjoy it. Go check it out. I'll put a link to it down in the comments or in the information section under the video. Take a look at it, and if you're looking for a new hydration pouch, I would say consider this. It's a great piece. Sewing is good, seams are good, quality of the materials feels really good. I don't see any seams coming undone. And again, zippers, I have had no problems with the zippers hanging or snagging or not opening or closing or catching on themselves, any of that. It seems like construction is really good. It's got the drain hole in the bottom, so if any moisture or whatever is in there, you can get out. I just really like it. It's a really well thought out, really nice design, and great price. Can't beat 20 bucks. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later.